Hello Gemini, thank you for being here. This is Dot from Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and I am bringing you your May 2018 monthly tarot energies reading. Just one quick question. I just wanted to know what you thought of the timing of my monthly readings. Should I bring them out sooner, or are you happy with them being out the final week before the month opens? I just don't want them coming out at the exact same time as everybody else's readings, because it's nice to have readings kind of staggered over the weeks so you don't end up being bombarded with readings one week and then after that you have nothing left to watch. Also, it's not such a good idea to have too many readings in a row. So be discerning, be critical, and look for patterns, but don't do too many readings because that can muddle up the energies. Anyways, I have shuffled the cards and I'm going to cut, and let's see what the energies are for the month of May 2018 for our dear friends, the Gemini. Okay, the card that depicts you is the Two of Coins, and the card that crosses you is the Page of Swords. All right, somebody's pressuring you to make a decision. Okay, so the energies that are going into the past is the High Priestess. Current energies that you're dealing with is the Emperor. No, sorry, that is the King of Coins. King of Coins. And the energy of the future, we have the Tower. The way that you see yourself is the Eight of Swords. The way that others see you is the Two of Swords. Your biggest fear is the Moon. Your biggest hope is Temperance. And the outcome is the Four of Swords. Okay, yes, I was definitely right. Someone is pushing you to make a decision, to do something that you're not ready to do, and they are pushing really hard. And they may not be being very nice about it either. This decision, it's been going on for a while, and you take it very seriously. You do not want to just jump into it, and somebody is saying, what's the problem here? What's the deal? Why are you taking so long to make this decision? So let's see if we can find out a little bit more about what this decision is. Okay, I'm seeing this pressure, and it is a big decision in your life. It's not like something, it could change your life. This decision could change your life, and somebody is just making it seem like this is not all that important, but it's definitely important. And we have a little bit of a problem here, okay? Because of the pressure that they are putting on you, you are quite possibly headed in the direction of making an incorrect decision, because your intuition is moving into the past energies. So when we see the High Priestess, we know that we are making the proper decision with all of our wits about us, and with all of our intuition intact. So the fact that the High Priestess is kind of moving into the past energies is a little bit worrying to me. Here we have this King of Coins who seems to be somewhat, this is the person who is pressuring you. This may be something that will affect you financially. Is it your spouse? Is it someone from outside? It could be either. But it seems to me to be more geared towards the financial spectrum of of the aspects of our lives. Although it could be any decision. The reading is being extremely general about this, so this could be about you wanting to move to a new place, or get involved, or get married, or have a child. Since we have 2 pages, this is very, very likely that this may be about a child. Yes. Could be something to do with children and a parental situation. So if it's not a financial thing, I have to say it's the children in a parental situation, and could be because of some sort of life event that is causing you to have to make a very big decision, and this person is playing a very big part in pushing you to make a decision that affects you, that affects them, and that affects possibly some children. So there's a lot of people affected by this decision that you are being forced to make, Gemini. And it could involve a large monetary output of some sort. So if you need to move, or if you're breaking up, or if you're combining families or something, this pressure is not helping you make a decision about it, because the future energies are challenging, to say the least. Okay, so we have the tarot, the Tower, as the future energies coming in. So this leads me to believe that you are thinking of bowing into pressure and making a decision sooner than you are ready to make this decision, before you have all the information available. And it could be that someone has you at a disadvantage, right? So they have you at a disadvantage. They want you to make a decision really, really quickly, so that they know that you are not going to make the best decision possible. So keep that in mind. Someone does not have your best interests at heart. Okay, so be careful, Gemini. Whatever decision you're making, make sure you make it on your own terms, okay? Because you feel as though you are caged in, that you are trapped, that you're kind of cornered into making this decision. So you are feeling very challenged right now, and you know, when somebody is under that kind of pressure about making a decision, it's so much easier to miss information. And look at this, you have 2 cards in a row with the blindfold on. The way you see yourself is the 8 of Swords with a blindfold on. The way that others see you is the 2 of Swords, having to make a decision with the blindfold on. So this decision, and the fact that the 2 of Swords is the way that they see you with the full blindfold. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can get in close here. See how the 8 of Swords, you can see her eyes through the blindfold? So this shows me that you, on yourself, on your own, have what it takes to make the right decision. By them pressuring you to make a decision, you are completely blindfolded. Okay, you get what I'm saying here? So if you make a decision based on anything other than your own internal convictions, based on what other people are pressuring you to do, then you run the risk of falling right into this Tower energy in the future. So it's tread carefully, Gemini. Do not take this decision lightly. And you know, you are well aware that there is stuff that you don't know, that there's some sort of illusion around this decision that needs to be made. And you want to clarify, you want clarity. The thing about the moon is that it obscures clarity. The star is what you want to see. The star provides clarity, but the moon, this is what is concerning you, that clarity is obscured. So you want to wait until you have a clear view of where you want to go. Your biggest hope is temperance, that you will have the time to make this decision with your own time, within your own time frame. Okay, so we have temperance in the hopes that you will be able to receive some compassion from this person who is forcing you, who is pushing you to make this decision, to do what they say has to be done. But this thing that has to be done is a major decision for you, major change in your life, and could change your life for the better, or could change your life, could make things go completely awry. Okay, so now is not the time to make this decision, no matter how hard you are being pushed to make it. There are things that you don't know. There we have the moon in the Two of Swords. We have the moon as the major arcana, and when the major arcanas come out in our readings, we need to listen, because there's obscurity here. There's possibly deception here. Okay? So the final card that we have here is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is rest, recovery, and withdrawal. Withdrawal from stress, and in the sense that you get to enjoy a little bit of peace of mind. So the swords cut away all that tension and say, well, I just need time to make up my own mind, my own way. Okay, so take the time. And it's very, very good advice, because whatever this decision is, whatever this change is that you're about to implement, the timing is all wrong right now, and you need to think about it a little bit longer. Okay, so let me pull another couple of cards here. Ooh. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is turning your back on some things and refusing to see something. So it's entirely possible that for this month you will actually deal with this by kind of denying that it is happening. And you know, that message also comes across in the Four of Swords. This is withdrawal. This is like, I don't want to think about this right now. Let me just have a good time for a little bit, and then the answers will come to me when I am ready. Okay, so this is you turning your back on all this for now. And I do see it as turning your back on it, and not the typical Five of Cups reading where regret. Sometimes it's regret, sometimes it's just turning your back on things. So in the long-term outlook, things are going to work out just fine. Okay, if the Three of Cups means anything else to you, take that as you will, but I will not voice any other meanings other than you would like to just enjoy yourself and not have to deal with this right at this point in time. Things will work out well. Things will work out okay, but you need this time. You need to get your mind off of it for a little while, and then things will work out just fine. Have a little fun. There's so much tension right now over this. Sometimes a little denial is not such a bad thing. Seems to me like in this case, you probably want to just tune out for a little bit. It seems like this is not so immediate as someone will have you believe. So put it on the back burner a little bit and enjoy yourself a little bit. And you know, you only live once, so don't let these people put so much pressure on you that it starts to affect you and possibly make you ill. Okay? All right. So Gemini, I hope that was some good advice for you. Let me know below if this resonates with you, and thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos. Don't forget to tell 2 friends about my channel so that if they need to hear these messages, they will know where to find me. Thank you again, Gemini. We will see you next week. Bye for now.